Hi, and welcome to the English Lovers by Honeybee. In this video, we are going to look at some connectors, but that particular category that I mentioned that we are going to go for first is the connectors of the sequence. So, what do we mean by sequence? Sequence means something which is in an order, okay? Something which is made in an order like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But why do we need that in English? When we want to narrate about a topic, any story, any event, or anything that has happened to us, we try to say the statements by using usually and 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 we repeat it. But there we need to apply some sort of usage of connectors, and those connectors are very important one. Okay, so to use them is the thing that we're gonna do in this video particularly. Then like there would be a particular homework that I'll give you, okay, in case you'll get some time, then you can do it. Okay, so let's begin with it without wasting any further time. So when we talk about the connectors of the sequence, we talk about the sequence of the events in life. Okay, so here without any example it won't be possible to tell you, orally especially, that how can we use that in our life. Okay, there would be number of incidents that you must be facing in your life. Okay, like you must be seeing in your life, or you must be experiencing in your life. uh, the most astonishing fact is that whenever we want to narrate it to somebody, we try to use you know the simple statements. Okay, with that we can use the simple statements, but do we need not to use the connectors? Do we need not to use the cohesive devices so that it would look more coherent? Okay, our ideas, our statements should look more coherent. To make them more coherent, we will use the connectors. Okay, and to talk about the sequence, let me take one example. Suppose this is a pen. Okay, so to describe this pen, we can use all those the sequence connectors that I'm particularly focusing on in this particular video. You see, this particular pen is having a body. Okay, and then it has a cap also. Okay, and then we are having uh, the refill inside that one, which is red in color. Okay, and the kind of material that is being used to make this pen is of plastic, and some gel is being used inside the the rifle or refill. Okay, then why it is used? So that to keep the ink alive. Okay, to keep the ink alive we have kept some sort of gel inside it. Now, saying that is very, what I would say, that you would be noticing that I'm using some sort of pauses, and I'm using some sort of breaks in between. Okay, some periods are being used also, and definitely it was looking awkward to use, you know, to state something like that. So to speak about something, how we need to start it, we need to use the beginner connectors, or what we say, the the first in the sequence connectors is first of all. Okay, first of all, this is a gel pen. First of all. Okay, first of all, that means the first and the foremost point is that. Okay, first and the foremost, this is a gel pen, so we can use it like that. First and foremost. In writing we'll put a comma over there. In speaking we'll keep a pause after this. First of all, then space. Okay, first of all, this is a gel pen. Okay, so I'm speaking very simple language, maybe you are getting it for sure. Now, first of all, or firstly, or we can say to start with, this is a gel pen. Okay, the first significant point about this pen is this is a gel pen. So we are using the firstly, or first of all, to begin with, to start with, to actually start talking about the pen. So I think you must be clear about it, that why we are using first of all. First of all would be used to tell the first point about the given article, about the given subject, about the given topic in an essay. So whenever we want to say the first thing, we can use first of all, okay, to begin with, to start with. First of all, firstly, the first point is, the first significant point is. So I think it is clear. Now, first of all, this is a gel pen, okay. Then if you want to add one more point into that, then we have to use some additive connectors like moreover, furthermore, to add, in addition, further to speak, okay. Many others are there, but basically when we want to say something like that, then we have to use moreover. Let's use moreover, okay. uh, to start with, this is a gel pen. Moreover, it's very fine, it's of fine quality. Moreover, it's of fine quality. Moreover, it is of red color, okay, which is quite significant from even the cap of the pen, that which has some red mark over it, and the company's name is written over there, okay, and the kind of fine quality is mentioned in that, okay. Then moreover, this is a red pen, okay. So we added some information to the previous statement. To add something to the previous statement or add some more information to the previous statement, we can use the additive connectors, okay. Now moving further, you see, I said that moving further, okay. Moving further can be used to narrate some some sort of events or incidents where we want to go further to the topic, okay. We can use that. Then moving further, after that, afterwards, hereafter, okay, yeah, like that. Then I said, then if I want to make a second point about the same thing, like secondly, I bought it for only 10 rupees, okay. I bought it for only 10 rupees, okay. So I bought it for only 10 rupees is my second point I'm mentioning, okay. So then I'm making my second point. Secondly, you can use second most important point or second important point or second significant point. Any synonym in place of important can be used. Second most important thing about this pen is that this is of a very, cheap price, that is 10 rupees, okay. So that's a very good pen. I like it, okay. Then you see, to move further, if I want to say something like to add one more point to that, again, I would say that if you want to add some information to the previous given information, the information should be about the price, okay, but it should not be exactly the 10 rupees or something like the same information. If I say that second most important point is it is of 10 rupees, I need not to say that's again the 10 rupees again, okay. I need to add some information, okay. Second most important point is that it is of 10 rupees, and like moreover, uh, which is quite cheap to buy, okay, we can say, which is very easy to buy for anyone who wants to buy it, okay. Then that is for the second point. Like we can go further by the points like secondly, thirdly, third most important point, third significant point, or third significant feature, okay. But when we want to add something to that, okay, third important point about this is I would use this red pen to check the papers. So the exams are near, so that's why I'm going to use this pen to check the papers, okay. Third important point about this pen is that I'm gonna use this pen to check my papers, okay. Third point is, or third point, or thirdly, I will use this pen for checking the papers of the kids, okay. So that is there. I think it is clear from that. So when we want to end up our speech, or we want to stop describing about a thing, we have to use some sort of connectors like lastly. Okay, lastly, last but not the least. Okay, lastly, last but not the least. Or we can say all in all, or we can say in short, or we want to make some sort of concise statement, or we want to make brief you know formation of the statement to end up the cause of speaking. Then we can use in short, in brief, all in all. And when we want to make the conclusion about this pen, suppose we're talking about the advantages or disadvantages of this pen, okay, then definitely we can talk about, like, to make a conclusion of that. To conclude that, to conclude, simply we can use to conclude. Okay, in conclusion. Okay, to summarize, to sum up. Okay, to make the conclusion of something, to come to a conclusion, we can come to a conclusion only from the points that we have spoken earlier. Okay, to conclude that this is quite cheap, this is a red pen. Okay, many other points are there that I have already spoken. Okay, we have to summarize from that. There is a difference between all in all, or lastly, and this in conclusion. Conclusion is to be made from the earlier parts. Okay, the body paragraphs or the things that we have spoken earlier. Okay, the conclusion would be made from that. But the rest of the thing, like in case we want to use all in all can be used for the third paragraph also, or in short can be used also. But generally when we write essay, we use it for the conclusion itself. Okay, somehow all in all is not getting used for the conclusion of an essay, because that's somehow informal way of speaking. Okay, so that's why in conclusion, to conclude, to sum up, to summarize would be better option to use for making a conclusion of something as far as description is concerned. Like for example, sorry, if I want to talk more about it, then I have to use additive connectors. I have to add something. If I want to make the contrast like of this marker and this pen, then definitely I have to use the contrast connectors, like however. Okay, on the other hand, like those are the things, like definitely we are going to talk about that in the separate video. But in this one, let's make a short sort of formation of this pen again. Okay, first of all, this is a red pen, but in the black body. Okay, this is a red pen. First of all, this is a red pen, but in the black body. Okay, it looks very sleek and it's very fine one. It's of fine quality, and the name is Pentonic. Okay, the name of the company which made this pen is Pentonic. Okay, the second point about this pen is I'm gonna use this pen for checking the papers of my kids. Okay, or secondly, or second most important feature of this one is this is of great quality, and the way we write it goes very fluently. It's a quality in it. Okay, if we are talking about the quality of the thing, okay, it's very sleek. Okay, first of all, it's very sleek. Secondly, it writes very fine. Okay, second quality. And thirdly, okay, it's very cheap. Okay, it is of only 10 rupees. Okay, then anyone can buy that one. Okay, then if we want to say something in the event form, we want to say that like suppose you are narrating a story, there we have to use the sequence connectors, like after that, afterwards, okay, then, okay, hereafter, okay, then thereon. So many other things are there which can be used. And for the conclusion, let me summarize for that also. We can use all in all, in brief, in short, or we can say that in conclusion, to sum up, to summarize. All these are the concluding ones. Okay, so I feel so this video would have been quite helpful to you. For sure, please subscribe my channel, hit the like button if you like the video, comment and tell me that how did you feel about the video. And one more thing, like, what's your homework? Your homework is just to take one article from your home and just talk about that to use the sequence connectors, like the way I'm using this pen. I have taken it randomly, so you can use it. Okay. Any other article you can use also. You can take a plate in your hand, or you can take a saucer in your hand, or you can take any sort of article like a book in your hand, and you can talk about the advantages and disadvantages, and you can use these sequence connectors. With the practice only you can do well. But whenever we are trying to speak about, lots and lots of things of one thing, then definitely we have to use other connectors also. We are going to prepare those videos too, but till then I have to say goodbye. I have to prepare those videos also. So just like my video and keep sharing my videos, because it's our aim, you know, to learn and keep learning, and to teach and keep teaching. Thank you, and have a nice day. Bye bye.